is Tim Albright with AVNation with an ISE 2019 special. What we're doing, we're previewing Integrated Systems Europe comes your way February 5th through the 9th. And with me to talk about his stand is Aurangzeb Khan. He is from Altia Systems, maker of the Panacast 3 now. Welcome, sir.
That's right. Hi, Tim. How are you? Thank you very much. Great to be with you.
Great to be with you. I was introduced to you a couple years ago with the Panacast 2. We're talking about the 3 here in a second. But if folks are going to ISE, they can find you in Hall 13, B as in boy 150, Hall 13, B 150. When they come into that stand, obviously they're going to see the Panacast 3. So why don't you tell me about it?
That's exactly right. So, you remember well, Panacast 2 led the industry with a very simple USB plug-and-play 3-camera array that synchronizes the video and optimizes it to give you a 180-degree coverage. And, we've been continuously improving that technology so that uniquely now, not only do you get wall-to-wall video and audio input, but also data. Those cameras work like data sensors. Well, we've taken it a big step up by building Panacast 3. Panacast 3 optimized the video camera array even more, so we reduced the head size by 40%. Multi-cameras work better when you reduce the distance between them. And so, for example, in this case, you can get as close as 18 inches for the scene transitions, and you won't see them, whereas before that was 3 feet, Panacast 1, it was 10 feet. So we made that so you can work right up close and personal.
So real quickly, just so folks understand what you just said, you went from 3 feet out before, to make sure the seams. Now it's 18 inches, which is, roughly a foot and a half. That's quite remarkable.
Thank you. Yeah, we're very happy about that result. Tough to get these kind of big numbers. The other big one here is there are 3 13-megapixel cameras in this device, right? And so for the first time, we're introducing 6 times lossless digital zoom, right? So that, for example, if you look at the video here, I'm just going to go up to, this is about where we would go with 3x, automatic 3x zoom. And I'm going to go one more and one more. So just look at that. It's pulling in that whiteboard. You kind of saw how far back that whiteboard was. And the reason we can do that and still give you good video at, here at 720p is we've got so many pixels to work with. So we can, with the 13 megapixel sensor array in each camera, having nearly 40 megapixels total, we can easily zoom in like this. And if I zoom all the way out, you'll see that I'm going to show you wall to wall.
And real quickly, that whiteboard is roughly, would you say, 10, 12 feet away?
It's about 11, 12 feet away.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly right. So, very practical, right? If you're in a collaboration space, you want to show people, how the whiteboard is looking. You could just create a static, place for the camera to go. Hit a button, it'll go there. That kind of thing.
So real quick, will you guys see this as a huddle space product, a huddle space device?
Yeah.
When you talk with folks, what other applications are you hearing from your dealers and the folks that are purchasing this and they're actually in the field?
Yeah, it's expanding. So not only huddle rooms now, they're getting into mid-sized rooms, like up to 20 feet, kind of rooms. And with the 6x digital zoom, you can even go, we've got some folks deploying us in boardrooms and things of that kind, right? Because you see, the thing is that coverage becomes very valuable when you're trying to bring a lot of people into the conversation. And that's a uniquely powerful value. The other is we've done a lot of work with Intel. Intel Capital is our big investor, and with Intel Research itself. And we introduced the people detection and counting technology last June at Infocom, where we can detect people 12 feet away with the built-in technology and up to 40 feet away with the Intel technology running in the PC to which this device is connected. So, for example, our Australian partner is using that to build a service where, how in many big companies happens all the time, people put standing meetings, they book the rooms up, so you're trying to find a room, no room available. But if you walk around the halls, you'll find, a room is booked, but it's actually open. So what this does, it allows you to automate room management. If somebody books a room, they don't show up, the device can report back, there's nobody here, and you delete the booking.
Fascinating. And so you're using it not only for the original purpose, which is to have collaboration meetings, but also for an automation system and room detection and room availability detection.
Exactly. And we're also using it to improve the user's experience. We pioneered intelligent Zoom now, which a lot of other companies are trying to do, where let's say, there's two people, so you may not need the full 180. It'll automatically snap in and just focus on those two people. And if a third person comes in, it'll open up. So, you don't need to use remote controls or mechanical things anymore. The device has the intelligence to figure out, always include everybody within the view.
Hone in on that for a second as we kind of wrap up here. You said the device itself, so all the processing and everything is done inside the camera itself, and then that sends down a USB cable to the computer or to whatever software.
Exactly. That's exactly right. We have a built-in Panacast vision processor. Actually, there are nine processors in this system, so there's a lot of hardware. But, we work really hard to make it simple for users, so they don't need to worry about it, know anything about it. They just plug it in, no software to install, plug it in, select it, and you're good to go.
All right, Aurangzeb, not everybody's going to ISE, although if they are, again, they can find you in Hall 13B 150. But if they are not going and they want to follow along with everything that Altia Systems and Panacast is going to be showing at Integrated Systems Europe, how do they do that?
Yeah, real easy. Just go to panacast.com.
All right, very good. Aurangzeb Khan from Altia Systems, the makers of Panacast 3. Now, thank you so much for us. AVNation, you can follow along as we also head to ISE 2019 and bring you everything from Amsterdam, February 5th through the 8th. Go by the website, avnation.tv, avnation.tv.